because I got my phone on YouTube Live also here this side. And in Macau, I used to have a little studio, but I moved to Singapore, which is life is more difficult. So I I don't know. Life is more expensive here in Singapore. In Macau also wasn't very easy. Put the camera back. It wasn't very easy, but we had a house with where I can do my stuff, where I can do like my studio. So I had a studio there in Macau, which I don't have in Singapore. I find it very hard when I'm working. So this is the space I have if I'm doing sculpture. So I can't really, I can wash my clothes because this one is the washing machine. And if I'm doing washing machine today, I can't do sculpture. So it's very, it's very hard. I don't know. I find it very hard because I spent 17 years in Macau. I know a lot of people in Singapore. I'm already here let's say 5 months, and I still don't know people here. Sometimes when I'm as you see, I'm using this tool and then I'm putting on my lap. So if I put it on the table and I start doing it, I feel that my neighbor will come up and say that I'm making too much noise. So that's why I'm putting on my lap, and it's very hard to wake you. Sometimes, just today in the morning, I was thinking on giving up, but I can't give up if I don't do art. It means nothing to me. So I find a way how, so I don't get myself in trouble. I just sit here and do it. And then also I'm struggling to find myself here in Singapore. I find it it's not only expensive, but everyone here is busy. It's like waking, money. They go home, eat, sleep. It's like there is no time for friends. And in Macau, I was working, and I still had time to do my art. And I still have time for friends. I had time to go and grab some trash and do art. I was spending a lot of good time in Macau. I can't complain. That's why I spent there 17 years. So I moved to Singapore now. I can't even work. I can't cover some papers, and I love doing my stuff, earning my money, working, inspiring kids, and with my art and so on. But I can't really do this. I'll find a way. I'll find a way one day. So my art is based on trash, right? I find trash, I do cleanup at the beach, I go Punggol. Here in Singapore, I spend 2 hours to go to Punggol, which is where they have a lot, because people also like to say there is no trash in Singapore. There is a trash in Singapore. It's a very clean city. I agree on that. Very organized, too much organized, and but you don't say there is no trash in Singapore. There is a trash, and especially when I go Punggol, I grab a lot of trash there, and so usually what I do when I go to do cleanup, I got 2 bags. One bag where I put everything I'm not gonna use it, I'm gonna throw away in the garbage. and one bag, which is I put things like I can like driftwood, like things like this driftwood. This is something I started to see, didn't finish. I stop it. Sometimes I lose myself in a way, and yeah, there is a trash. I think there's a trash everywhere. But compared to Singapore, compared to Macau, of course, no, right? Yeah. And then as you see also my art is different here. My art I use a lot of wood because here in Singapore they cut a lot of trees, so I pick them and then I do this. When I got this one was wet, so now it's dry. But you don't see a lot of like plastic stuff. I steal some. I don't know how you call this Indian tea. They drink on a little plastic bag. There's everywhere here in Singapore. I see. So there is a stupid people everywhere, right? I'm not even gonna say about my country because I left Angola, I don't know, more than 20 years ago. But the thing is, in Macau, like in Angola, I was doing art since I was little. I didn't even know that I was doing art. That's funny. Why I was doing that? It's because my mom couldn't really buy things for me, like let's say if I want to play football or I want a doll or something like that, some manufactured toys. On Christmas I didn't have gifts like plastic toys, so I started building my stuff myself. I pick up trash and then I was doing my like footballs to play things, what I need. I need it. So since then, I grew up doing my stuff in a school, so I was doing well with art, and then I moved to Macau. So the first impression I had when I went to Macau was like when I saw TV, washing machines, table furniture, let's say furniture, right? They throw away into because of Chinese New Year. I respect its culture, but there is some stuff that we should take off out of our list, like from, for example, they throw away old furniture just to buy a new one. So this is what I saw in Macau, and then I used to say Macau trash is fancy. Yeah, it is fancy because in Angola, although in other parts of Africa, but in my country, in Angola, if TV is broken, we'll fix it until the end. We will take 1, 2, 3 times to repair, and we will never put TV on the trash. Tell me how it is in your country, where you're from, and what you do there. Is it the same as Singapore? And Angola is tropical like Singapore, so I'm struggling to stay here in Singapore. I find it very, very, very expensive. Very expensive. Like drinking beer is the first time I got beer, like I thought I paid for champagne. I was like, well, what? And then yeah. So I feel like I'm lost in this big and expensive and rich city, something like that. And yeah, so this what I do, it's what makes me alive, because I am under my husband blue card, so this is also something that it doesn't let me work. And the thing is, I have so much to share, because in Macau I was working at school with the kids and this and that. I was doing workshops. I was sharing what I know. I'm happy to do that, recycling and so on. But here I'm not doing it, and I'm not even allowed to do it. One day, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I went to ask for volunteer things, and the first place I went, they say no, but I'll make it. I think the first thing I need to do here in Singapore is like exhibition, maybe. So and then, yeah, there is a day like I can't get out from the bed. I just get to the pressure. I don't know. I feel so much like I'm gonna cry today, and I cry when I have to. Like, what? Life is so stupid, right? I can't work. I need to stay home. Fine, but I could share what I have with some people, right? That's the sadness. But yeah, let's go Singapore. We're gonna keep trying. We're not gonna stop. This is what I like to do, right? Yeah. I'm gonna take this part here so they still have some curves in it. I don't like it. So also by waking on my lap doesn't really help me on that. But this is how I need to do. Otherwise I'll be making noise and then my neighbor will come. So yeah. I wanna cry. For now, and I have to say something which is really awesome, right? If I'm not doing art, I'll be someone I'll be dead, like sick. And then also if I don't have social media to like show people what I do, share my work, so I gotta say thank you for those small details. Well, yeah, life. In Macau, in the morning I go to work because I was working there, right? So in Macau, in the morning I go to work, and then in the afternoon, no. I usually woke up at 5. So at 5 o'clock I go to the beach, I go collect trash. I separate them by kind, plastic, metal, wood, driftwood, and so on. So I drop it in my house, and then the life also was easy. I could drive, so I go to work. When I come back, I make dinner, we eat, and I will be working at evening time. So that makes life easier. But here, I don't know what I'm doing now because it's 7. If they will come, like, no. So, anyway, let's go. I did a few exhibitions. Maybe I think I did 3 solo exhibitions in Macau, and then I did some like with some friend. Yeah. Life there in Macau is more flexible. I'm not saying that living in Singapore is bad. It's not bad as long as you got money. But if I'm not allowed to work, so where I'm getting that money? Uh, come on. I'm just getting too flat. I still need to work on this part here. But this is gonna be in the end because as you see the wood are different. This is not a driftwood. This is like very wet one from the street here nearby. And then this one is driftwood from Macau. I brought it from Macau. Yeah, and then those metal leg, I like putting them like very long leg. I have one sculpture there. Ana, traz essa escultura daquela cara que parece um animal para eu mostrar, faz favor. I have one sculpture with me. I still didn't finish, which is the legs are also very tall. I asked my daughter to bring it, so maybe I can show it to you. Traz, filha. I speak Portuguese. Ah? Aquela pesada? Não. Traz aquela pesada, escultura. Que nós desenhamos todos. I'll put this one here, so I'll show you this one. So let me put this one somewhere. Here, maybe. So I have this is also not a driftwood. This is also a wet one. I find it on the street. So as you see, I still didn't finish here, and this part is still like, yeah, I still need to sand it. And as you see, you got the same. The legs are the same. So I find them on the street here in Singapore. So I believe it's for those construction. I don't know. So, but then also I have struggle when I have, this is metal, so I can't really cut it at home. So, and then when I have metal, things like this, I'll take it to the one guy I find here nearby, maybe 10 minutes from my home, and then I go there, so I pay. And then even paying just to cut this, it's really, really expensive. So I'll be just like, wait, what? But, yeah. Yeah. So, this is one of my sculpture. Yeah. I put it here. And then I'll just be doing this one here. Yes. You know, when you want to do more, but there is no way you can, like for me, for example, the space, let me turn on the camera, see, it's the space I have, my wash machine, I'm here, and that's when it's outside where I put a lot of trash. That one is one of my sculpture, it needs to be outside, because it's hard to work here. Very much. But I don't stop. I just keep on trying. And when you love something also, you can always find a way to do it. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, auto live, TikTok, and I love my daughter. She's annoying.
That's not very nice.
She's not annoying. She's just in a very difficult age, 14.
I'm just too good.
So I keep trying, I'll keep trying, I can't give up from doing it. I just need some support to make me keep coming back here and doing it. You know, the dream is like you have a waking space, and every day when you go inside, you open your eye, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many sculpture, and then you say yourself, today I will be waking on this one, today I will be waking on this one, today I will be doing this one. This is awesome. This is how things should be. But for me, for example, if I'm waking on this one, I can't have, like, I want to show you what I do, but I can't really show you because I have no space to be here. If I have this, I can't have this. How? I even am waking on my lap. See? So it's very sad, this thing. So I gotta do it one by one. I can't show you this because I need to hold this. But then if you have a studio, so you have everything, right? Sadness. And then it makes life easy. But like this way, it's just frustrating. But there's a time like when I feel I can't do it, I just give up on that. I just be like, okay, I'm done for today. Yeah. But it's life. Life is full of challenge. You just don't give up. You keep trying until one day, I believe, we'll be okay. I still believe we'll be okay. I still believe I'll get a nice studio. Did you ever see someone sculpturing like that? Putting everything on your body, and that's peace yet. And this is very tiring because I'm not using the right tool to do it. I should be using, I'll show you what I should be using. I should be using this. I don't know the name, no. I have a bunch of them. This is what I should be using. So that makes easy and fast. But if every time I try to use it, the neighbor, they will complain that I'm making noise. So I can't really, so sensitive. The first time when my neighbor came to me and said I'm making noise, and then I was like, what time is it? And he was like, 12. So it's 12 because, I mean, you can really do it at 8 because there's still people sleeping, even until 9 you can't really do it, right? So, but they will just come at 12 o'clock and start complaining that you're making noise. That's so annoying. So space people doesn't really helping on that. So that's a little frustrating. I think I saw my cousin, not my cousin, my niece, but she went away. I don't know. I can't really do too much in here because otherwise the metal, see, because I have very thin a piece of wood in here, so I hope it doesn't come out. I said a little bit about my story. What about you guys? I don't know. Because I got TikTok on this side and I got YouTube on that side, so. That's why I got this sign paper. I'm gonna go try with the sandpaper to see how if it's better than because I was going with this, right? I gotta put it on my lap. And my art also has something, as you see, this one here. This one here, I actually don't like it when it's very smooth. I like it like a little bit, you know, this is already too much, right? Maybe something like this. I like it more than being very like smooth. I don't really, it's not right. Because it's trash, right? It's made with trash. I want to make it beautiful, but I want also people to understand it's made with the trash. Yeah. I put it back. Anytime you want to see it, you just ask me, I'll bring it up. Okay? But I can't have it all in the same. and the dust kills me softly. I should be wearing a mask. See the difference? That's very smooth. I got two cameras here and here, YouTube, and so let's go. You can actually do, usually when I'm making, there is something, because I use those tools, right? Which is very dangerous. So usually I put my phone on mute so I don't talk, I don't read. Because also if I need to read, I gotta use my, yeah, and then if I'm sculpturing, I need to take it, I gotta put it, so it's very annoying. So today I can talk because I'm not really on those tools. Kill myself, so I'm using this same paper, so I think it's fine to talk. I usually also, when I'm working with the wood, like driftwood, I don't really paint them. But last week I was trying something. I'm doing also a piece of art is inside. I'm not gonna go and pick it up because there is no space. Otherwise, someone gonna have to move from here. So when I'm doing with driftwood, I don't really paint. So, but last week I was actually trying something new. I was painting. It looks good. It looks nice. Tomorrow when I'll try to organize this very well. So maybe I can put it here, some of my art, and then that's why I can show you. That's also a good way that you see what I do. And yeah, thanks. Em português we say it, a minha arte reflete a cidade onde vivo. I don't know if anyone speaks Portuguese there. It's like I'll try to translate in English. It means my art reflects the place or the city I live. Like in Macau, I got a lot of plastic toys, manufactured toys, like fishing nets, a lot of plastic. So my art in Macau was based on plastic. Doesn't mean that I wasn't doing driftwood. I was doing driftwood also. Especially when it's typhoon, there was a lot of driftwood. But in Singapore, my art based on a wood, because there is a lot of wood. They cut a lot of wood here in Singapore. So my art is also, it doesn't mean that I do plastic. I do, but it's more with wood, like fresh wood, or also this is also. Aninha, minha bebê, traz aquele. Oh, não, eu acho que tu não consegues. Achas que consegues trazer aquele quadro boda grande? Ah, experimenta, filha. Hoje vamos experimentar comprar aquilo. Aquela dos que tem as solas. I'm asking my daughter to bring something also, que tem as solas do sapato aí atrás. So I also used to find something here. Tá ali ao pé do meu armário branco, filha. See, I'm dropping a lot of. So let me just show you. So in Singapore, I find a lot of shoe sole. You see this? A lot. So I'm gonna show you something I'm making on the shoe. So my daughter is bringing. It's very big. Tá a trazer, filha?
No.
Por quê? So she's coming. So I need to take this out. So she's gonna put it there. Põe ali.
You can put it there.
Ali na porta. She's gonna put it there. So then I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Dá pra ficar em pé? Não. Say hi.
No.
Say.
Bye.
So this is all of this. Their shoe sole. So it's something I still didn't finish. I'm working on it. Maybe I'll just put it here by this door. Just put it. So then you can see. I struggle because I don't have space, enough space. This is one of the things also I'm working on it. I still didn't finish because, yeah, I need space. That's it. I don't want to think about it anymore. So I'll just keep doing this one. I feel like I want to do more, but it's just annoying that I can't. If I have a studio, everything will be different. You could see my old art, you know, you could see this somewhere, but I can't really have it anywhere. You can see what I have in the floor, but I can't have no enough space for that, so I'm sorry. But anyway, feel free if you want to see one of my work, you just let me know. Like, just can you show me one of your work? So I'll show you. I still 1 month here, 5 months here in Singapore, but I did at least like 10, something like that. In Macau, I worked for the House of Dancing Water, which is the show designed by Franco Dragón, who died already. And then COVID happened. I lost my job, so I find new way at school, international school in Macau. So where I was giving my support in art stuff from kindergarten to high school. And even though I was still doing my art, always find a way. But here in Singapore, I'm trying to find how can be possible, you know? How can I share it? It's like there is a point in the life that things doesn't really go well to you. It's just, yeah. So I am in that point already. I try social media, never work. Maybe I should just focus on something, not everywhere, right? One day I'll find myself. It's hard to believe that if I don't. I am in Singapore for 5 months. I have no friend, and my husband go to work, my daughter goes to school, and I don't talk. I just feel myself like I'm getting crazy. So that's a way I talk. And I don't come in here every day, right? I feel like the more I try, going nowhere. But by feeling this doesn't mean you give up. You just keep trying. Keep moving, keep swimming. That's what I do. Keep swimming. I got 1 like for someone. Not funny. I actually got another account on TikTok. I don't know. Tell me your name. Maybe I'm gonna search for you in the other account. So. A print screen, I can read. Later on, I'll do it with my, yeah. I got another account called Choose Kasongo. Songo is my African name. Chuska is my nickname. I am a little bit tired. See? That's why I said my art in Singapore based on wood. I find a lot of wood, I find a lot of metal, not so many plastic. I'm just tired a little bit. And it's so I should, the best way of breaking is having this on somewhere on a table, I do it, but I can't do it. Before some people come to me and start complaining. It's going smooth. If I hold it here, it's like it got a nice feeling. Hi. That's how I say it, hi. Kiss me before we go. Summertime sadness. Oh baby, you're the best. Summertime sadness. Oh. Summertime sadness. My dream is to have my own studio. I think that's the best feeling ever. have friends from Instagram giving me, because I'm struggling in staying in Singapore, so they will be like, you can do this. In the beginning when I came, I was crying. I'm not crying anymore. Anxiety. Filha? Quem?
É Yuki. Porque depois nós vamos ter futebol.
Mas tens que arrumar essa casa, eu não quero que essa casa desarrumada depois tens pessoas.
Ok. A minha ela pode vir com mais 11 ou 12. Todos. E elas querem ver, então vais ficar nesta casa.
Eu não sei se eu vou ficar. Eu vou andar de bicicleta. That's how I say hi. Don't worry about the thing. Everything, every little thing, gonna be alright. I know it's gonna be alright. It's taking too long. Maybe in 10 minutes I'm gonna have to go because I'm gonna go supermarket. Because it's rusty. I work with the trash. I do sculpture. And I have not enough space. That's what I complain. The only thing I complain. Nothing more. And it's pain, like being like this in one place, like you can't move. I actually speak Portuguese. I'm from Angola. Yeah. So if you speak Portuguese, say hola. This is smooth. Say hola if you do. Or maybe if you don't speak Portuguese, you can say, which language I can say it? Hola, hi. I can say it in Chinese, ni hao. That's my name. It's getting smooth. I think I wanna take this part here. I don't like it. I wanna take this thing out. It doesn't look good. This. There was one day I went for hiking, and I found this in a very old village here in Singapore. So you know what is that, right? Remember the time that we used this cassette, and then with that famous It's funny. Yeah. I find it funny when I saw it. Of course, it doesn't work. It's, I don't know. Sorry. Go on. Let it go, let it go. I can't hold this anymore. Oh, that's sharp. I find this one is easy to break. I'm trying to fix this part. I have so much to show you. Forget about cassette. Fell down. I'm working on this one also. I think they're the same. No, I know you saw already this. I'm not gonna show it anymore. I'm always proud to show what I'm doing. Or happy to show what I'm doing. So some of my pieces I got is like for example this one. This is from here to here, it's Singapore. This part is Macau. That's the beauty. Bringing trash into an airplane. The last time I was coming from Macau to Singapore, I was bringing a lot of nails, like rusty ones. I still have them here, because I use them when I'm doing art also. And then in the airport, on the scan, it shows like a lot of metal, the same thing. So that's very like, really, what is that? So they asked me to open, so I opened, and then the guy asked me, so why are you taking nails to Singapore? There is nails there you can just buy there. I said those are special. I find it in the trash and they are rusted. But why you need that? So I had to explain that I do art. I went to Google, because if you Google Tuska song, you'll find what I really do. So I had to Google Tuska song and show him what I wrote, why I was taking those nails. And I was like, okay. Just take it, right? Oops. That's beautiful. And then summertime sadness. I think I don't mind having this here. It's like, it looks not bad. So I'm gonna have to go. That's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Continue with this one, and I'll be painting something. So I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna put my phone here. So then I'm gonna say bye-bye. And I'm gonna put it this in a good position. So I'm gonna say bye-bye. No underwear in the video, this way. And then the sculpture this way. And thank you guys from the TikTok for being there. I hope see you tomorrow. And yeah, my name is Chuska Song. I'm from Angola, and I just moved to Singapore. I'm here like 5 months, and I'm struggling to find myself a way, because I find it Singapore a very expensive city, and I'm poor living here. I just grab trash, so yeah. So I believe I can find it. I was 17 years in Macau, now 5 months here. I'll find my way. I hope so. So thank you for your support. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye from TikTok. So now I'm gonna say bye to YouTube. I said bye to TikTok, so maybe. So thank you guys for being there, and I hope to see you tomorrow, because every time I said I was living in Macau for 17 years, and then I just moved to Singapore. I'm in Singapore for 5 months, and I'm struggling to find myself here. First of all, I can't work. Some papers problem and this and that, so by doing art is a way that you know, I keep surviving, you know. Otherwise, I'll be in bed sleeping, doing nothing. So, and then also, I'm here 5 months. I still don't have friends, so I don't really talk from the morning until like 6 o'clock when my daughter comes from school. So, by doing life is a way I have also. I can, I don't know, talk, explain my work, what I do. So, I really appreciate you, and I want to say thank you so much for being there. And yeah. Bye. My name is Juska and I'm from Angola. So